Don McRebelnewski coming at you today. So, my last broadcast was not even remotely popular. It was with some, but it wasn't with my wife. It wasn't with my niece or all of her bacon, lettuce, and tomato friends. Sorry. You have to admit, it's so funny. Okay, I looked it up. Oh wait, I should have written it down. LG, lesbian, gay, bisexual, T, transsexual. I believe. LGBT. Just to be politically correct. You forgot the tomatoes, though. Okay. I'm sorry, Aurora. I just can't help it. All right? There's nothing to get up in arms about. And also, the black people didn't like it either. Oh, that's not funny, is it? Okay. Look. I think that some people appreciate that I'm just voicing my opinion. You know, I'm just a human being. Call me flawed, but yeah, I've got some valid points I made there, and really valid points. And so far, I've heard a couple good counter arguments, but it's like most people are getting so offended by the message and the delivery of the message that they're not listening to the content. And that's what's really important. It's very simple. Here's the ghetto. Here's all of the people, white, black, Latino, Jewish. There's no Jews on welfare. I don't think there's even one in the whole country, probably. Asian, there might be a couple of them. But let's just put them all on one plate. How many of these people have been on welfare for years? How many of these people have done anything to better their lives? How many of these people just keep having kids so they can stay on welfare and get even more money of my tax dollars and your tax dollars? Okay, it's not all of them, but it's a very big percentage. So that's a problem. It's not the ultimate problem. I mean, well, poverty is the ultimate problem. We could cut our defense spending easily and take care of everybody who doesn't want to work. Hell, I'll join them. I don't want to work at all. Or we can make them be accountable for their own lives and stop breeding like parasites. This is like cancer inside of a body. That's what the ghetto and the welfare mentality is on the body that is America. It's a cancer. So I'm not being a racist. God damn it. You know? Yeah, it's, you know, I make jokes. I laugh at black people. Black people laugh at me, you know? A couple months ago, I was walking with my friend, you know? We were in Mason, and these black guys were like, "Hey, pancake heads," because we're both bald guys. Ah, ha, ha, pancakes. Oh, yeah, that's funny. You know, I didn't get mad. Oh, big deal. Oh, no, you know. Yeah, it's the color of wheat and flour, you know. Anyway, I'm just saying, everyone has their jokes. These differences are funny. It's not funny that children are born into poverty. I'm not saying that. And in fact, I said that that is the problem. And their parents are the problem, and these lazy mooches are the problem, and they're being allowed to get away with it. And the Democrats are letting them. And I don't think that I owe these slobs a dime. I don't even think they really deserve to have any kind of life except, you know, a utilitarian, you know, give them a big room with cots in it and oatmeal, and you want to mooch off the system. Okay, we'll keep you alive, but that's going to be your life. It's just surviving until you decide you want to add something to our society. And when you're going to add nothing, you're going to get almost nothing. I don't believe in letting them starve, but I don't believe in letting them just have flat screen TVs and big boombox speakers in the back of their trunks. I don't want to listen to that. And yet, what do I see? Anytime I drive through those neighborhoods, it's all over the place. Well, where are they getting it? Oh, is it drug trade? I don't know. I'm just saying, welfare is not the answer in any way. I already came up with a solid plan. Lots of people had a problem with it, and as far as the gays go, I feel like what I said is true. Homosexuality only happens in nature. I mean in captivity in nature. I misspoke. See, I should have notes, and I'm just speaking off the top of my head. It only happens in captivity among other animals. So we are clearly a captive species. It is clearly happening here. Whether it's biological or natural, who cares? I don't care. I'm not against it. If you guys want to go and, sword fight or anally or whatever, it's all good. I have no problem with it. It's gross to me. Yeah, it's totally gross. And I don't care. I'm not going to force myself to like it, What do you I don't have to. Doesn't mean I hate you people. Doesn't mean that I want anything bad to happen to you. But as far as marriage goes, marriage is to create a family unit. I think you should get a tax break if you're a living partnered couple. And just like hetero family couple is. But I don't think you need to have the right to get married. I mean, when you think about it, it's just a word, but you want the right to that word. Well, marriage really is something that happens between a male and a female, and just like childbearing is, that is something that happens. It's a family structure. It's just a tradition. It really doesn't mean much, but on some level, it also does mean something. The American family is something that's being degraded now, and I don't... I think a male and a female energy work in harmony with each other as far as parenting goes, and when you have a male and a male trying to raise a kid, that's kind of, they're missing the feminine, the female. Sorry, I know you guys are feminine. I really didn't mean to be, alright, but you know what I'm saying. There's an actual... How you gotta breastfeed, I mean, breastfeeding is important. I've actually read up on this. Formula doesn't cut it. So nature isn't wrong. Nature didn't mess up. Nature didn't want you people to breed. So why should kids be handed over to you? I don't know. Now I think about that, and I start thinking about the ghetto, and I'm like, oh, well, nature let those people breed, and those people don't deserve kids. I'm talking the, trashy, thieving drug addicts and gangsters, and, that guy that he has 30 kids by 11 different mothers, I think, or 24 mothers, or whatever it was. He was in the news. I gotta look it up. And that guy should not be allowed to breed. That guy should be locked up. Or at least... man, I don't even want to get off on that tangent. I need the news story in front of me right now. Because I read so much news that it just flows right in and right out, and then I don't quite have it all. Anyway, I'm sorry that... No, never mind. I'm not really sorry. Anyway, whoever I offended... I'm telling it like it is. I'm shooting straight from the hip. I wish that we could all just get along, see eye to eye. I still welcome all of your comments and personal attacks on me and whatever you want to say. Donumentary, like documentary with an N, at gmail.com. There's my email, and you can find me on Facebook. If you want to troll on my page and start flame wars, I'll just block you. Flamer wars. Okay, flamer wars are allowed, just not flame wars. Get it? Okay. Alright, why isn't it funny? Can somebody tell me why that's not funny? I think it's funny. You know, there it is. I got called a pina colada by a black guy once. Pina colada, how about that? That's an interesting one. You know, is it offensive? You know, if I had called him a tar baby, he probably would have beat me up, or I would have, you know, gotten arrested for whatever whatever America is making up to charge people for their, you know, so they can look like they're not a racist country when everything about this country is racist. I'm trying to end the racism. I'm on your side. I'm on the side of all the people. I just don't think the gays need to bitch about marriage. That's a semantic point that doesn't matter. And I think the minute you get stuck on being a victim, you just stay a victim. And you blame all your life, oh God, oh, and then you form solidarity with all these people that are in your group, and you become an out group, a separate group that can't, you know, function with the whole in harmony. It's always trying to start conflict. There's the problem right there. Look at the whole pie. That's all that's going on. You're bonding with an out group that you know, we don't fit in. We're all over here, and oh, we're all black, we're all white, we're all gay, we're all this, we're all females and men suck. Whatever group you're, you know, aligning yourself with to attack on the side and this and that, it doesn't need to happen. Really, it all comes down to there's shitty people and there's good people. There's bad people. There's lazy people. There's people that don't belong in our species, that don't belong among us, that contribute nothing. And the rest of us need to stop fighting about the stupidest bullshit in the world, like, you know, gay marriage, religion, and politics, and that's all stupid. And we need to sort of align and weed out the parasites, the parasitic politicians, excuse me, parasitic CEOs, parasitic everyone. Alright, that's it for the McNews tonight. Don McCluskey out.